welcome to the riots. So as we speak, businesses are closing down all over Duluth because the pond scum is now here. But we're going to be taking a look at something from the brewery, something Matt picked up, highly recommended. We had lofty goals of using this
for Tuesday
earlier in the week, but we've come to the conclusion that they've misprinted all of the cans. It's supposed to say Saturday. This is an Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels, and it comes in at 15%. And sorry, like I said, I was loading mags, so right now there's a lot of stuff on duty.
Ooh, fucking lots. Just had a good friend stop by the rental store.
The rental gun shop.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm getting some good head going on right here.
Oh, Eric, you're making me excited already.
Alicia is now upstairs. The one with the Odenwork stock with the Beta Mag is now upstairs.
See, you're getting a hard on because you get to pull the guns out. I'm getting a hard on for this beer. It's my goddamn birthday, and I'm fucking ready to party.
Oh, and happy birthday.
It's a problem, though. My birthday is going to be spent here or at home.
Well, you might be, possibly shooting rioters.
Oh, but that's going to be a bad birthday if I go to jail.
That's true. It is in gym mode. Low, medium, high, turbo. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
it passed the turbo test. I love that. That's usually a really good sign.
Wow, I'm actually kind of shocked. I'm actually getting some bourbon notes on it.
By the way, I noticed something. So I do have a YouTube following, I guess.
We're past now. Now we can just go.
I did a couple of videos with me and my son shooting Nerf guns. If anyone's seen me or checked those out, nothing to brag about. Just saying, it was a little fun video for him to get him out there. But maybe I might have to start copying Eric's videos and putting them on my channel, so I can have a channel for those that think that I need to start my own. I guess I would. With all the time, but I don't have a computer, so it'd be all off the phone. I wouldn't be able to do all the special fancy things that you do. But maybe I'll work myself into that. Or maybe I'll just sit over here and drink beers.
And I put this up because of the beers that NIHAP sent. Ooh. NIHAP, I'm coming to the conclusion that I don't know how, but you must have made it through the previous 4. Once I got that thought of a skunk's anus in my brain, that's... Oh my God! It was the skunkiest beer. I don't know how I used to drink.
A sip. Did you get a sip?
I used to drink. No, I'm just pissing off Scotsman now.
No, I got a sip. I know it took a little while even for me, but
notes. It smells like a typical Imperial Stout that has been sitting in a bourbon barrel.
It won't ruin your first initial taste. My thoughts are. I've got thoughts on it.
This is kind of reminding me of the the good years of the Bent Paddle Double Black, but considerably thicker and a lot heavier.
More on the bourbon flavor.
A lot heavier notes of the bourbon. Definitely. Again, you're getting the bourbon, but it doesn't taste like you just dumped a shot.
Yeah. No, you just get the flavor of it. Oh, this stuff was well recommended, I believe. I don't know who the chumley was that recommended it, but...
I got a question. What does it mean when you're going through your large quantities of 40 cal and you find a 40 cal round in it?
You're gonna have empty round that's not gonna...
That had to have been a package that I dumped in there from my brother-in-law. There's no explanation for... I mean, when you buy ammo, it always comes in a carton, and it's not like a bullet would just have fallen out and you would have gone, oh look, an empty case.
Well, you know what you could do now? You could put this on the press, you could drill a hole, and then cut some cross hatchings.
Start making my own custom expanding projectiles.
Yeah. I mean, that's a solid value there.
Hang on, I just got to double check this. Tom, I don't know if you're going to catch this brew review, but our buddy Tom, from out at the range, He's locked and loaded as we speak too.
Did you give him a notification as to some news, or
no? Actually,
he's already just
he contacted me.
Himself.
He said he warmed up 6 barrels today to make sure the scopes are on. Done cleaning them with the liberal tears, thanks to you, because I told him about it. I told him, I said, I don't know what it is for quality of oil, but it's funny, and it smells like bacon when the gun fires and heats the shit up. He says,
smelled like bacon all morning.
Walmart and Target are already closed, ready for the protesters to start at 3 o'clock. The mall area, he's not sure about the mall. He didn't know about the mall as of...
Well, so my sister got sent home, and she was working up there. She got sent home, and they said they were closing down the mall. Now, Mike, after I told him this, which was probably an hour after my sister got sent home, Mike says, my sister's up there right now. The mall's open. I wonder if they close certain stores down. It's more of a store-to-store thing, but as far as my sister said, it was a mall closing. Maybe her store just closed earlier, because the mall manager got pissed off when someone seen, there was another employee just coming on, said, where's everyone going, while they were walking out the door. And she went on a 15-minute fucking spiel about why they were closing and all pissed off. He let her go do a rant. She's a fucking cunt, the mall manager. And he just says, all I asked is, where's everyone going? You know what I mean? And then he got like reprimanded for 15 minutes. And it's not even his boss, it's just it's the mall manager. She's a piece of work. Let me tell you. I don't use, by the way, I did say a nutty word. I don't typically use that. That's just literally what she is. There's no substitute for it.
Yeah, Tom said a few of his buddies were going to go out cruising just to check things out. And he's like, I'm better off just staying at home.
Hey,
I agree.
I want to put this out there too, that the media... Sorry, I'm pulling Eric right now. The media is still falsely portraying a lot of these things. Riots are going on, yes. But they're still, I feel, government run to some degree, because they're portraying certain things of what's really going on. One in particular one I want to bring up is for 2 days now, these white rednecks were going around and protecting stores. Did you see them?
I didn't see that.
It was in Minneapolis.
I saw the video of the guy that they're saying may have started all this. There was a guy wearing a black hoodie carrying an umbrella, and they think he actually may be a cop. And he was the one that kind of started smashing out windows. Yep. There's a video of him knocking out windows at an AutoZone.
Yeah, that was the white dude.
And they're like, what are you doing? And they're like trying to follow him, and he is like, he was definitely not a colored person.
Well then, so they're saying that these rednecks were just defending these stores. Which now the past 3 nights now in Minneapolis, they've had riots, and the same 2 guys that you see majorly pictured are a little heavier set, white guys that you could say are rednecks, if you want. That's kind of a racial thing in my book, being white and maybe getting a redneck when I'm burnt. But anyways, they're saying they're rednecks, right? Truth comes out today. It's actually 4 guys that are all teamed up, going to these stores, different stores, and protecting them. Guess what color they are?
Black.
Oh, you got 2 white guys and 2 black guys, and they all have AR-15s. But they're only showing the picture of the 2. They're calling them rednecks.
Oh, so they're not really
realistically
showing.
These are people protecting their own hometown stores of multiple colors. But they're saying it's the white people protecting the stores. Again, I'm not going to go on a huge spiel because I've already gone long enough, but in my opinion, the news, whatever, they're covering some of it's true, some of it's false. It's still government regulated, and they are trying to get us to fight amongst ourselves against races. They do not like seeing us stand up as a whole. That's what they don't want to see.
There's always been tension, but and I don't care what anyone says. These are my own opinions. The race battle in the United States escalated under that piece of shit, Obama. And he said he was going to be the great joiner. He was the great divider. Every time his piss flaps opened up, it was, like when, was it Trayvon or whatever one of the ones that, resisted arrest, didn't do what they were being told. I'm sorry, if cops are aiming guns at me and they tell me to get on the fucking ground, I'm getting on the ground. To keep walking towards somebody, you get what you deserve. And Obama comes out and says, he looks like someone that could have been my son. Well, I don't know. He didn't look like a large asshole. So, yeah, so this could be our last brew review. We might have to shoot
That's
it up.
why we jumped to the Tuesday one.
Seriously. We decided to drink the one that we thought was the best.
I don't honestly think it's going to be, hopefully not that crazy, because I think Duluth, for the most part, is good. The problem is we're getting so many outsiders, out-of-towners, out-of-staters. They're really making the issues.
Tell the fun facts.
Well, supposedly, you guys have probably seen the news, and I don't know how much I believe, but supposedly in St. Paul, when they arrested all the looters or rioters, not one of them, not a single one of them, were from the state. They were all out-of-staters. So that's more of my concern. I've got a few, I'm not going to go on a huge spiel and give you all the information, but I've had a few updates from my sister, close friend, and a couple Facebook posts of people following this stuff that live in the area. And we have some out-of-towners already up here mapping stuff out and ready to cause issues. And I'm thinking maybe they're just inciters. They're literally here to incite the issues, because we already had, realistically, anything that goes on after this hour, I've already talked to you outside, that's going to be a straight up riot. Our protest we had was peacefully. Not one person was arrested, not one person was hurt. That was the scheduled protest. People holding signs of all colors and all standing side by side in multiple areas of town. Anything that goes on after dark, I'm not going to say that that's part of the protest. That's going to be straight up people trying to cause anarchy, whether they were sent here or came here on their own purposes. I'm not going to say, I don't know, but I thought we handled it pretty well, and I was happy to see that. But am I a little worried for tonight? You're goddamn right, because you know what? All our troopers are down in Minneapolis. All our frickin' reserves are down in Minneapolis, so this is the next closest city, and it's not even a big city, but it's the next city where I think they're thinking they're going to make their bucks or statement, whatever they're going to do.
I don't care. If I don't sleep tonight, I'll catch a nap tomorrow.
Well, it's my fucking birthday, boys. I'm gonna be up for a while tonight.
I'll sit out on the front porch. Again, the only thing in the arsenal for alcohol so far is this, and I'm gonna keep it kind of light because I want to keep my senses that night in case something happens. You never know. In case something happens and I have to defend our lives, I don't want any excuses that that guy had like 27 beers in him.
Well, I plan to have some beers because it's my birthday, but I tell you what. The same shit applies. I'm going to defend my place if someone comes over. Otherwise, I'm partying with Eric. He's my defender. But if I go home and people fuck with me, they better just make it through that door.
See, we had some stragglers that missed out. I'm not going to read all the comments because we're already running.
We just started. Hold on.
Zeus, J-Dog.
15 in.
Zeus. What is that? Am I on the right? Oh, yeah. They're on the previous one. J-Dog again.
Zombie horde in Minneapolis.
Okay, so the actual first for the Merry Monks was Brad.
I don't even know who that is.
Brad?
Well, I've heard Brad, but Brad Town?
Yeah, Brad. Brad's been here. I don't know if you popped over when he was here or not.
I just, maybe I'm already too drunk or...
Brad's responsible for a majority of all of the smut in my life.
Okay. Well, maybe I've seen him before, but how about this? He doesn't comment enough, I guess, where he's ringing my bell.
No, he usually goes for first, or, he likes titties and beer comments and that kind of stuff. Brad, I've known for a long time, and he's amongst an elite group of people in our deplorables group. And everybody in that group, I belong to one other group, and I probably know zero of the people in that group. But the deplorables, it's all my brothers. If the world turned upside down, every single one of those fuckers would be.
We might be having to call him if I can send out a team.
Okay, so there's a bunch of sub comments. Brandon Bearded CB calls first, but he's wrong. Then he says, "Damn leg. Let's double check."
You lost.
Okay, second. Congrats to Brad. Oh,
he recognized it.
We get to answer with what the fuck? What? I don't even know what that is.
Oh, so
looks like
here's one of two things: either one of those little party blowers that you blow, or a fucked up ice cream cone.
I don't know. It looks like an ice cream cone with flour sticking out of it.
Nah.
I don't know what that's.
I would suggest option 3 because that's very accurate.
Yeah, I'm going with so close.
So close.
So close, Brandon. Brandon, we chose so close.
Actually, look at that. Hold on, 1 second ago? Yeah, it was 1 second after, it looks like. Look, 19 hours and then 1 second ago. How does that work?
Well, that's my comment back to him.
Oh. I gotta quit drinking before the show.
EMT Railfan says third. Another one of my brothers. DFC, definitely a brother, top 6. Brandon again, but I thought you loved coriander and beer. No.
As much as you love degenerate looters.
And Harmarsh sent me the video. Harmarsh, isn't that guy an actor that you sent me the video for? From NYPD Blue or whatever. He's obviously much older now. And he was basically saying, anybody against the looters, go fuck yourself. And he says go fuck yourself multiple times. I'm sorry, yes, I agree with one of his comments. There's no playbook for looting and protesting. Well, protesting. I'm pretty sure, though, that a majority of people would be in agreement of saying, if me and Matt were pissed off about, say, something against the Second Amendment, and we are out there with our signs, and we're yelling, we're shouting, we're posting to all of the social media groups, we would lose some weight value to our protesting if the next scene was me and Matt strolling out of Target with a flatbed with 7 flat screen TVs on it. Please,
Hey, but I'll be able to hook you up, motherfuckers.
Yeah, no shit. Please, anybody saying the protesters have all of the rights to the looting going on, because let me quote again, he said, there's no playbook for protesting, but there is a playbook for how the police handle situations. Yes, but morally, explain to me how in one breath you're going Black Lives Matter, and the next scene you're knocking all the fucking windows out of a Target and stealing fucking TVs. I'm sorry, that bridge is a bridge too far for me.
The only way I could say that they would try to justify it is they've been repressed for so long and treated so bad that they feel entitled that they can
to free TVs.
Do what they want.
To free TVs.
Yeah.
Steal from...
I mean, that's the only thing I could... No, is that still a jump yet?
That's such fake news.
No, that's not fake news. That's what I believe. So piss off.
You're fake news.
And that's what I believe. Harmarsh, I mean, I know you sent me the video, and I don't even know his thoughts on it, but I 100% disagree with the mentality of that gentleman to say that there's no playbook for protesting, so obviously it's okay to burn buildings. Was it in the Twin Cities?
There might not be a playbook, but there's definitely laws and regulations that are in place. And, you know, one quote I honestly heard that I got to tell you that I truly believe. Why do they like peaceful protests?
Why? I don't know, because people don't die and buildings don't get burnt down during a peaceful protest.
No. That's because the government can fucking overlook it. Well, they can ignore it. Well, if it's a peaceful protest, we don't have to listen to shit. Nothing bad's happening. And this has been going on for years and years. Now, do I agree with all the shit that's going on? No. But you know what? A protest, look at the Boston Tea Party, for Christ's sake. There is no peaceful protest that gets anything accomplished in my book. Like, did they take it too far? Absolutely. But you can't just go stand in a crowd and say, hey, this is a peaceful protest and we want to be heard. Because that shit ain't happening. Now, in my opinion, my thoughts are they're just hitting the wrong targets. You're hitting liquor stores, you're hitting AutoZone, you're hitting all different types of stores, apartment buildings. No, you need to go after the government. You need to go after the people that make the rules. You need to go after the people that are not setting the examples. So, all right, the police are not making the rules. What about the people that charge the police officers? You know, the prosecuting attorneys. You guys are all looking at it all wrong. If you really want to go after something, you don't go after the stores. You go after the people that are making the laws or not upholding the laws. That's my thought.
Joey says, you some bitch. And German Ninja says, laugh out loud.
Sorry if I said it correctly or wrongly to you, Joey. No, that just happened to be next post.
I just see so much. There's nothing I can say right now that wouldn't get me automatically categorized as a straight up racist. But until I lived in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, I never thought that there was a divide. And actually, one of the two of the biggest racists I've ever met in my life were gentlemen of a darker color, where I pointed out, you are a black man, right? And he's like, exactly. There's a difference between a black man and a. Then he said the word that they can say, but we can't say.
The ignorance.
And he's so right, because there's just a certain class that are just bottom feeders, and the whole thing. You know, how many of those people carrying TVs out of Target gave a flying shit about the Blue Lives Matter and the whole thing? They're just there for free shit.
And that's a sad thing. You look at, and that's most of the looters. Most of the looters, if not all the looters, they want the free shit. They're not there to make the statement.
Well, it's getting pretty tense, though. I was watching Fox News last night. I really loved the part where CNN's building got all the windows knocked out.
Well, I did. Actually, I chuckled, too. But you know what? If you really want to steal some shit, how about you steal all the fucking court records? How about you wipe everyone's bank statements clean? How about you go hit the fucking government and the fucking big banks that have all that information on people and really fucking truly oppress people? And how about you wipe that shit out? Clean slate. Oh, sorry. I'm snapped. Did I overstep? I do not want this video to get shut down.
No, I like where you're going right now.
I'm sorry.
Joey, let's see if the thumbnails is still there after the show. Yeah, Joey, that yesterday's didn't get pulled, which I would have laughed because I believe it was the front cover of some sporting magazine or something.
You fucking porno creep.
There was nothing bad about her.
I'm just kidding. No, she's good. Actually, today, for some reason, I don't know. Today's chicky poo is hitting the spot. A little bit of thigh and some very nice.
I'd knock the beer out of her hand, but
I would do a lot more than knock the beer out of her hand. Let me tell you what, boys.
Brandon Christine looking at Joey's dick pics again as you talk about Satan sauce box.
Oh my god, I heard her laughing. I was wondering what that was. Dude, she could not breathe.
I don't know what. There was no alcohol involved as of that point in time. Foo Master, Rich. Oh yeah. Ben N, 7th. Ben.
Too far to acknowledge whether you're right or wrong.
El Tenda says nice pickups, and he would be talking about the Smith & Wessons.
What?
Got added to the collection.
Which ones?
A revolver and a very old, like the ones that started them all, just like the 5906 and the 1006, but this one is a blued model 59.
I never seen, not that we get to stop show me now, but I never seen or heard you had that.
It's just,
Oh, nice.
it's like,
Oh, nice.
it's nothing.
Yeah, I know. For you, guns are
It's
nothing.
a Smith & Wesson. It's everything, actually.
Yeah.
If I had to choose right now, Matt goes, you can have all of Smith & Wesson. I don't even want to know what the rest of the question is even going to be. It's like, would you rather A, spend the rest of the Corona shutdown with your wife and children, or B? Would you like to hear the question? No, B. No, I'm good. B.
You're just hoping it was a Smith & Wesson.
But El Tenda says nice pickups, and we can say appreciate it, thanks for watching, or all. None of these work.
No, you could say
That's
appreciate
it. Is,
or thanks for watching because he's still watching the show that made that.
whenever you put thanks for watching,
It
though,
sounds stupid.
That's what I leave for trolls.
Hey, like I said, it sounds stupid. That's why I said appreciate it first. But
One of the ones that cracks me up the most is, why don't you keep your, booger hook off the bang switch? I'm like,
What?
Why don't you suck my fucking cock? Well, if you do a video, like, I've had, like, this be seen in a video. I had my finger, like, right here, and I'm clearing a jam. My finger's not, whatever. First of all, I don't give a flying fuck.
You're
if I want to
defending
put my
yourself?
finger all on the trigger, it's my gun, it's my rules, it's my channel, it's my video. If you don't like it, show your kids and tell them don't do it this way. But these fuckers that leave comments, right here. There's your bang switch right in your mouth.
I completely agree, but can I ask one thing of you just being your friend, which I don't think you're going to do, but maybe you might. If you were to do any of that, just... Actually, any given time, can you just keep the barrel clean of me? I mean, I know there's been times you've pointed it right at the side of my head.
I mean like this?
I'm just asking you not to do that. I feel uncomfortable, especially when alcohol's involved. Come on, man. You know how I feel about that.
It's all perspective. Wait a second. How about the new one I got?
Well, fuck. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I got some shit. I know these are loaded on the table.
Well, this one is to remind everybody. Oh! Before
You know,
we go
to be
too
honest,
far.
I'll tell you right now, if we were ever to come down to something like that, you're going to know my move. Because if we were ever to come down to something like that, you would think I would turn here, right? I wouldn't. You know where I would go? Be like, alright dude, I'm completely cool. And I would grab this motherfucker and I would jam her down.
Oh,
It's all about observations.
You wouldn't even have... Right now, if you were right here and you were where you are, if you got by hitting the head by the end of the handle for the sword, I don't think you'd get back up.
No, I wouldn't. That's why I'm saying I got a hand here and a hand here because it would just be the weight coming down on this side. I'd probably get you in the shoulder, but I tell you what, that'd be maybe good enough. That'd be good enough. You would definitely have a bleeder. Heartbeat. I feel somewhat safer with this here, as much as I feel unsafe with it here.
Well, see, this is another thing that I comment on. I always have an extra gun. It's always sitting on the table alongside me. It's loaded. It's ready to go. But if, say, you think you got the drop on me and you just kicked in my front door and I make a flinch towards the gun, you now think I'm disarmed. Then I pull this one out or the one shoved in the cushion. But like you said, if someone went, oh, there's a couple guns behind them, their concentration is all right there. Never even think that there's two big fucking magnets holding the last seconds of their life to the ceiling.
Honestly, I keep trying to teach my kid this. Honestly, it's all about, because we play a lot of video games. I'm like, it's really observations. You got to know what's going around you. You can play stuff that's around you all the time. And I know in video games it's hard to explain, put all that in. But no, just be observant, basically. Because you can use the things around you to your advantage. And sometimes it might not be a big advantage, and sometimes it might be everything.
You gotta do a salty shellback ninja move. If you pulled that down right there and let the weight of the thing swing around and just push straight back.
Whoa! Right into their fucking chest.
I bet you it'd take you little to no effort right now to put that completely through my water heater.
I wouldn't do that to you.
This was actually used to hack
a
Chevette door in half.
Yeah.
And it has not been sharpened since then. There's a couple
little
of
imperfections, but not perfect. And you know what? To be honest, actually it's not sharp, but I mean, if you run your finger down enough, you can feel the edge.
Actually, probably hurt yourself
but
where the chip, the minor chips
the little
are.
Chip. But the weight of that, and just the strength of the metal, like, yeah, I don't want to mess with that.
Imagine spending the time though to make it razor sharp on both sides and then polishing it all out so there's no...
Hey, I got some time on my hands. I could do that for you.
That used to be a leaf spring.
I know. I know. I remember you telling me that. I honestly, I could probably buff that fucker down and make it real sharp for you.
Could Travis the fuck out of it.
Let me borrow your knife sharpener. I got to get a good start on it.
I guess I'm going with appreciate it, El Tendo. So if you're like, what the fuck is he saying?
Well, it was a nice pickup. So how can you... Hey, by the way, hold on. I got to stop. Time out. El Tendo, long time since I've seen you, buddy. I would really like to see you. I always... you're one that definitely sticks out in my mind. It'd be great to see you again. And I've heard so many stories that I did not witness. Especially how they really cheated you over with Guapa. Man. You come up next time and we will play pranks on the others. You just gotta let me know and we can start arranging things.
Okay, Bearded CB. That box must have barely escaped the rioters at the Minneapolis
Postal Distribution Center. Be glad it made it that far.
Minneapolis?
Minneapolis.
Postal.
Minneapolis, please? I don't know. It says literally, guys, it's Minneapolis.
But
like it should be Minneapolis Police. I don't know. It says
abbreviations.
Mini Police.
If he's like me and uses voice to text, I guess you get some...
Yeah, you get some hairware stuff.
J-Dog says hi.
Hello, J-Dog.
Brandon again, and grabbing a wet package at your age. I see where he's going with this. We know you are used to that in the morning.
Who doesn't like a wet package in the morning?
Yeah.
At any age.
Unless it's your own. Brandon again, yes, I've been away for a while. Sorry things been nuts, but really do hope you and Christine are doing well. Well, yeah, up until, today. I guess we'll know more tomorrow. But yeah, the shirt looks like it may fit you. I've got a lot of ball busting to catch up on. Brandon, but one thing this review seems to be lacking is whiskey.
What do you look at me like that for? I told you I'll drink. You're the one who might want to stay sober. I'll fucking shoot a motherfucker who comes into my house.
Let's see, he's got something for me to ask who. Why does Facebook infringe on the First and Second Amendments of the Bill of Rights?
Well, the only reason why I can say here, and this is what I'll completely defend it, and this is the only reason why I can defend it. They own the rights to the company. They don't have to support or agree with anything. Now, do I agree with that decision? Absolutely not. But if it's a privately owned company, they can kind of do what they want because it's a privately owned company. So I think they're able to get away with it because of that.
But he wants me to ask her.
Oh yeah, you go ahead, but that's just my personal thought. I don't agree with it, but...
Hey, Google, why does Facebook infringe on the First and Second Amendment of the Bill of Rights?
Sorry, I don't know why that is. Do you want to know what are the First and Second Amendments?
No, I'm very aware of it. I wish Google did.
Like I said, I think it's just because it's privately
I don't
owned.
understand.
They don't have to share what they may or may not agree with, is bottom line I'm thinking.
Brandon then says, 200 comments, let's go for it? No. Brandon says,
We got plenty enough.
the arrest looked like a standardized felony stop gone way too wrong. And now, 200 businesses in Minnesota and St. Paul regions are toast.
Hopefully, you know what, honestly, for those business owners, I don't care who the fuck they are, big or small, I hope they've got insurance to help them at least recover enough of their dignity.
Oh, God.
They might not get all of it,
Hello?
but at least they get enough.
Oh, please. What's up? No. Okay. Matt went to smoke. Here's my opportunity maybe to get through some fucking comments. That was my little Sammy Poo. She wants to stop on down. Harmarsh, 2. Top 20 bitches. Time for the shit show. I'll be back after Locked and Loaded. Pocoloco, your t-shirt is still sitting on fulfillment. It's only been almost 2 months. Wow, that's nice. Pocoloco, I had to get my hearing aids adjusted today, so the office tried to get me to wear a mask that didn't go over too well. Try to get me a mask that didn't go over too well for them. Laugh out loud. Gunwild, 25th. I'm back, bitches. What did I miss? Nothing. Oh, that's right. We had a whiskey. Brandon, don't let me forget. Pocoloco. Pocoloco says, boom. Cost me money, bitch. Rich Huff, cheers all. Had a margarita and finished a growler from BW3. May drink some more things tonight. I like where your head's at right now. But I can answer, Rich, by saying enjoy, rock on, or sounds great. I'm going to go with enjoy. Okay. Pocoloco, I haven't been fucked like that since grade school. Pocoloco, haha, you should have started watching The Expanse when I told you to a bunch of seasons ago. Well, you know, I'm catching up. Pocoloco, Dark Matter isn't too bad either. I've seen 2 or 3 seasons of Dark Matter. I like Dark Matter. It started getting a little twisted and weird towards the end, but Pocoloco, you just have to play the PS4 a little bit, then you learn. I got my old ass dad hooked on the shit. It's hilarious. He curses out like little asshole kids and laughs at them. Oh, he curses out little asshole kids. Pocoloco, it's hilarious when assholes start talking shit on you on a modern welfare. Then you tell them, I fucked your mom. Then they asked, what the fuck? And then you tell them it means don't tell your daddy how to fuck. Laugh out loud. Yes. Your dicks. Ha ha. Anger. Mike. Very nice firearms, Eric. Thank you. Smile Money says, congrats on the mustard win. Gillian. Mike says back to Smile Money. Thank you, Smile Money. Never would have guessed I would win. Yes, Mike won the little thing we had going there from Satan Sauce. Big congratulations! I'm gonna up the ante a little bit, and I'm gonna throw in a couple of bottles of. I've had several people like the suicide sauce is just a little bit too hot, but I'm gonna throw in a few bottles of the Satan Sauce suicide sauce when I get that mustard off. But keep a lookout. I need to work a few things through, but we're gonna do something just like what we did with Satan Sauce with the other one of my favorite companies, which you would probably already know exactly who I'm talking about. Just a little way for someone to possibly win some really good product and help build those cabins. German Ninja, some son of a biatch. German Ninja, I'm not too far from Weibacher. That's nice. German Ninja, great triple beer. Yes it is. Yes, it was very good. Smile Money, we have a 200 comment challenge. No, we don't. Smile Money, my wife told me that the cop worked with the guy he killed for years at some club. The story's getting interesting. Yes, they were both not bodyguards, bodyguards or doormen or security, or if you touch the titties, we will throw you out. Yeah, they both worked for the same company. I saw the interview with the woman that owns the club. German Ninja says, "Yep, Smile Money, your wife is right. It gets more interesting as we go." Smile Money, pretty sure the cop is going to get off because the coroner was required to list it as a COVID-19 death. Sarcasm emphasized. German Ninja says, "Laugh my ass off." I already heard that, according to the autopsy, which came back immediately, which I don't question that, that there was drugs in his system. Not the cop, but more coverage for the police department, which is still bullshit. There's nothing in there about how you should kneel on a gentleman's neck till he's dead.
Everything else perfect.
Smile Money.
You reading? Dinner's already been cooked. I got you
A snack?
Yeah, I didn't want to make more of a mess, so I just grabbed a little bit of meat. I was thinking about putting like salsa, cream cheese. I was gonna put the works on it, but I'm like, I could barely fit the meat. So,
Get to that here, and by the way, we're behind on that whiskey shot.
oh shit, I'll do one, but I don't care. You, on the other hand, I know your wife's saying you gotta be sober. Shit's going down.
Smile Money, your liver called and said if you could only drink one thing forever, make it water. No Imperial Stout, please.
Do you want one or no?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Whatever you're having.
Well, I'm gonna fucking do some straight up Knob Creek. I bought it and I feel like I've gotten very little of it, so I'm gonna fucking make that my marker. Alright.
Just thinking about it, and no penis hard is not always good.
Ooh, no penis hard.
Huh.
Almost getting sexual. By the way, just so you guys all see, question what we're having. Knob Creek, the cast strength. The rye, that I don't like rye, but this is the one rye that I'm telling you is fucking bee's knees.
Multi-Gunman says the brew girl in the opening credits is far the best one yet.
Which one was that?
My little Sammy Pooh's here.
Yeah, she is. I was giving her a hard time.
This one.
Yeah, she's not happy. Oh, you know what? Her forehead's a little big. But I tell you what, no, I'm just joking. It's a little longer, higher up than I would like, for a woman, but yeah, she's a looker. She's a looker.
J-Dog at work in overtime.
The overtime.
RS1, and we get 3 responses back.
Smith and Wesson, 59.
Very nice, Smith & Wesson 59. Congrats. Thank you, sir. And I can say thanks, right on, love it. I'm just going to go with thanks.
Do you love it, though? You could have loved it.
Well,
dude, I want to keep putting my hand on the sword, and I can't trust it. It's just, I got to put it on the fucking water heater bar.
Me and RS1 are overall, unless he had a channel and he changed his name, we are relatively new friends, so the camaraderie, touching tips part, we're not quite into that.
That's a little weird. You know what, Eric? I don't know how long we've been friends, or at least neighbors, but I tell you what, we're still not at the touch and tips part.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen with me.
Probably. probably not. Oh, Joey says, look, the thumbnail is still there after the show. Shark ZF6 says, drink that shot.
No, he didn't. That was good, though. You had me coughing before I was even able to put it down my throat.
He actually said, on the internet, I learned how lame people are.
You got one on the show every day. Well, not every day. About 20% of the time. Right here.
What?
Lame person on the show.
Is that a pubic hair?
It's fucking great. It probably is.
Oh, you know.
Hey, your wife's show tonight's gonna be about the bush.
And I'm only cleaning this out because
I laughed.
I won't be having another one.
I laughed. She was asking about the bush.
I have to make sure I can legally kill people.
Your wife.
Yeah.
Cleaning the bush.
I
told her last night, 'cause she was talking about her show. I said, what's your show? It's about the bush. I said, oh, tomorrow's my day that I come out the bush. She fucking lost it. She lost it because it's his birthday. Came out the bush.
Shark ZF6 says, one time I shot a friend's stereo speaker by accident. We were having an argument about how far a 40 would go after striking a primary target.
That's... Hey, you know what? I'm guessing there was a drink involved in that. 'Cause otherwise,
accidentally.
I don't know how you, I don't know how you accidentally shoot a speaker to see what it's going to go through if there was no beverages or something involved.
German Ninja says 49th comment.
Ooh,
German Ninja says 50th comment.
doing his research.
Now that's the spirit, boys. Operation 200 comment challenge is operational. No, it's not. German Ninja on the blonde intro babe was fucking wow. Oh, or the blonde. Oh, how many of these are we gonna? German Ninja tonight.
Into the top.
He's having a Tasker Storm night, so it's Tasker whiskey.
Yeah, we're having a storm night tonight too.
German Ninja, cowbells for cowbells.
You know what, Eric?
Odysseus says more the merrier.
I got this one. Cover your ears. You ready? You know what they call this, boys? Double fisting. That's all she wrote.
No protesters in the neighborhood after that. Harmarsh 2, that lousy cop has been charged with third-degree murder.
And manslaughter. Don't forget that's still a serious charge, is manslaughter.
McLean 5179, Eric, I am a very in-shape person. I've worked out every day for the last 15 years, and this week I rebuilt a bathroom in my house, and I'm nearly crippled. How do you do it? Respects to you.
Well, let me just answer something of this, McLean. When you go walk around the block, that's not considered a workout. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
McLean again. If I hear anybody say anything bad about Matt from here on out, there's gonna be trouble.
Oh, and I just gave this guy a hard time.
Tardisius, Tony Shalhoub recommends this beer. Oh,
Which one was it?
The Merry Monk, because
I didn't do the Merry Monk.
Monk. No, I only had one of them. It was from
Oh,
Joey.
you did one with the you fucking asshole.
Yeah. Harmarsh. That prick smashing the windows out of AutoZone, that guy was straight up a cop. Just by the way he carried himself. And then he's got a video.
Actually, it's funny that you say that. This is a firm believer of a lot of people, actually. That's a firm belief of a lot of people that he was... Because they actually had him on video, just like the crime that started it all with the cop. It was a person, seeing him, videotaped him for a good fucking 8 to 12 minutes, whatever it was. Following him around, they called the cops. They reported this shit and they're videotaping him. And he just kept trying to get out of their way, and he was all fucking... covered up, trying to cover everything
up. It'll be
up.
interesting to see, if anything. I know there is a moment where they get a shot of his face.
A decent, not perfect, but a decent shot, yes.
Chuck says, eternity has no end, you've been told.
Oh, is that kind of like the yin and the yang?
That's deep. DFC, I believe you hit the magical triple point with the fart, pressure, and temperature, where solid, liquid, gas phases of matter are... or all exist together.
You know what? The way you are tonight, they don't even know, because it was before the show, I think. You fucking dropped the bomb. Oh my god. It was in the gun room, and you fucking came out here. And I don't mean it wafted out. I mean that whole fucking storm came out. I would actually really appreciate if you take your setup here for protection and go over to my house. I probably won't even be home. I got friends that want to take me out, get out of the area, and just get me drunk. It's my birthday. But if you could go over there, they hit the fucking porch and they're going to turn around. You smell so fucking stanky, it's ridiculous. We're not talking about just like stage 1. This is DEFCON.
Smile, Money says.
Stage 5. This guy's bad today.
Glad I didn't win the mustard after you shit on it. Excuse me, Miss Sharkey.
Who won it? By the way, who won it?
Mike Gillian.
Really? Congratulations, Gillian. Let me tell you what. That was my son that gave you the lucky number.
Yes. Yeah, he was not actually on live on Locked and Loaded, but Mike's exact comment to me is I wanted to help out Justin, so I put in for Secret Squirrel 2, and I put in for the mustard, and I know I'm not going to win.
Hey, you did though. And let me tell you what. Chris comes out the back of the house and says, I need a number. And there were 6 of us sitting around the fire. 4 older ladies and myself and my son. And we're cooking s'mores. And we all looked.
That would be seasoned.
It's all right, whatever. We all looked at my son like, no one wants to make this decision. My kid looks at me like, I don't know. But I know he's really good at math, and we told him it was 1 through 29, or 1 through 129. I knew he wasn't going to go with some stupid answer as to 1 through 10. So we kept on looking at him, and I said, Charlie, no, just pick out a number, anywhere from 1 to 129. Me and actually one other person at the fire were thinking 88. We were both thinking the same number because we all talked about our numbers after.
That's funny. In my brain, I see 85 when you blurted out 88.
Well,
so in the 80s.
We were all looking at 88 was, the consensus, just because it was a crazy. It's an infinite number, 88, infinite.
Wonder who was 88.
But then my son, he was very
Watson.
hesitant. But finally, I was like, just give him a little nod. Come on, just number 1 through 129. He said, what was it, 63 he came up with? Not the number I was thinking, not even close to what I was guessing, but...
Very, very, very disappointed Johnny Watson and John Solar.
Sorry to you guys, but my son has spoken. Congratulations,
I immediately texted Tony, the owner of Saint and Sauce, and I asked him, I said, I'm going to place an order on eBay right now for 4 bottles of Saint and Sauce. Please, do you have enough mustard? And he says, yeah, he had 25 bottles as of Locked and Loaded, and I think I think they bought him out last night of the mustard.
Oh, you know what?
I'm
Honestly,
sending 4 to John.
if your buddy that's watching, does he watch this?
I know he's had a link to it, but I don't know if he watches it all the time.
I would definitely like some. I'd be interested in some. I had some on those brats, those mango habaneros, and let me tell you what, those mango habaneros are already spicy enough. I didn't really think it made it any hotter.
Well, guess what?
I think it added. Honestly, I don't think it added heat because it was about the same spice level, but it added such amazing flavor.
Guess what I bought today?
Satan sauce mustard.
Well, he sent me 2 containers.
What?
I bought Superior Meats for habanero brats. So
You
can
like
try
those? Are they not awesome though?
Well, yeah.
No, honestly, they're my favorite brats right now. You can do so many things with them because they're spicy, like a good spice, not like a Puss in Boots spice. We're talking good spice.
Shark Gay. And of course, I already know this because I've gotten the pictures all afternoon. Barbecue time here. Chicken wings, Indonesian style. Sweet and spicy. You need more...
York in your New York account, my friend.
York. I need
More
more
York.
I mean more York in my New York accent, my friend. But damn, your postal service sucks ass in a bad way.
Yeah, it's like they play soccer for a living.
Oh, NIHAP. Ace will deliver 1 bottle of Paul John for $109. So that means it's $9 more than what Mount Royal, because Mount Royal says $100 plus tax.
Yep.
So it'd be like $8
Yeah.
to get it from Mount Royal. So it's $1. See, I gotta talk to them about that. This includes a $10 flat rate shipping.
Well, you know what though? Honestly, I'm sure that this place that you're going through would charge the same $10 flat rate shipping, but they're covering that charge.
But you see, you're in here. So if you combine an order, if Matt wanted to order something and Christine wanted to order something, it's a $10 flat rate. So if...
More attractive option.
Yeah. Yes.
Should Mount Royal drop the ball.
Okay. NIHAP again. Disclaimer, I do not work for the post office. Your packages are now handled by machines. It's possible a human being has not touched your package from post office to post office. A few damaged packages and the price we pay for efficiency. But NIHAP, I should have sent you a picture. Your box looked like it did when it was in your hands. There was not a single dent or anything to it. The poor box from Satan Sauce looked like it had been used as a volleyball.
Hey, does NIHAP watch all these?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna break the news before Chris does, because she said she was gonna rat at me. I prepped the fire for last night, and she came out and yelled at me because it was before dinner.
Was that a Freudian slip there at the beginning?
Sure. Well, she was yelling at me because I was throwing wood over the fence, and then I came over and I put up some paper and I started logging and stacking the wood in all different ways. And she came out and started yelling at me about doing this, even though she wanted the wood and had a fire. And I said, I'm sorry, I was just being prepared. And she yelled at me again. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not a half-ass prepper. I prefer to do it all the way. And she said you were going to report me. So I just want to throw that out there that I said that. I'm not a half-ass prepper. I like to be fully prepped. So I won't snitch. I won't let her snitch on me. I'll snitch on myself because I'm not ashamed of it.
Sharky, you teabag David's truck door handle at what time? I hope it was before 3 p.m. because at 3 p.m. I licked his door handle.
Hey, you know what we should do? I don't want to say that out loud. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hope it happened.
Turn the volume up, you might hear it.
If only I'll let myself out. Sharky again with the read more button. have you ever had Tappist beer? I believe so. It's a traditional beer brewed by actual monks. Yes, I have had that, actually. To be a real Tappist, you have to adhere to tons of rules. Google it if you want. But in the book, they're damn good.
I'm going to have to try one. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Now, hold on. Have I ever had wine or spirits? Because I believe as old as it was, living in the cities, I went to this bar that was like, they had shots for thousands of dollars. And some of this stuff was made by Buddhists. Some of these were off shipwrecks. All this sort of very rare, expensive stuff. My buddy was a millionaire and bought me a couple shots, and I bought him the cheapest one I could find because it was so crazy expensive. But I have had some kind of monk-aged spirits. I would say it was more of a whiskey or spirit. But some of those things, if they're really aged, they are crazy expensive. And I can only imagine their beer. I've never had any of their beer, I don't think. But like I said, wine or whiskey / spirits, I have had some. Actually, the one I think I had was like 400 years old or 200 years old. But when it gets that old, I couldn't tell you anything special about it.
There's 14 monasteries around the world that make the cut. There's one in the U.S., St. Joseph's Abbey in Spencer, Massachusetts, and that might be the one that I had the beer from.
But this is beer, right? Specifically beer.
Yes.
Because mine, I would put my arm on the chopping block. I think it was a whiskey, or like I said, a spirit. They considered it spirits maybe back in the day, but I think it was a whiskey.
We need to hurry this shit up because I can't stand anymore.
Hey, I'm ready for another smoke and some beers.
Sharky, what I learned from Indonesia cuisine, if you taste the coriander, you've used too much. But if you don't use any, the dish tastes like shit. It's like a thin green line. Well, see, I trust you on that. That's why I would try anything that you've made, because some of the shit that he has sent me pictures of over the years. Okay, I get to respond back. Thanks for the tips. Good to know. Thanks for sharing.
Good to know.
Yeah, we'll just.
Or thanks for sharing. Actually, both of them were good.
Yeah. Wade, hey everyone. We always take the first week off of June off, so we're heading to the coast for a week of sun, fun, and family memories.
What coast? We're talking the West Coast?
Not 100% sure. He's
Well, I just thought that might be closer. I don't know. But for him, it could be either. I don't know. Either way, you know what? Cheers to that. Good luck. Enjoy the family trip. That's awesome. I wish I could do that.
Last comment as we go to the Two-Hearted Ed Club to the Sunny Slopes. Justin. Gunwild.
What do you mean, Justin? Hold on.
That's part of the...
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
All three of them get some credit in this. Gunwild says, speaking of guns that get your heart beat going, we're going through all of the guns my brother inherited from my dad, and I discovered he has a Colt Anaconda 44 Magnum with a 6-inch barrel in damn near mint condition. My brother had no idea how much it was worth. Then I looked it up and showed him. He almost shit himself. If I had known anything about guns when my dad passed away, I would have chosen to take the Anaconda instead of the Taurus PT-92.
I could have told you that right away just because it was Taurus.
No. Gunwild went with, he's got something that belonged to his dad, and it's still a good gun.
They should be all good. Well, no, but they should be all good because they're from the dad.
For sure, that particular Taurus would have been made on the same equipment because Taurus bought out all of the shit from Beretta. So it's still a good gun, but longevity, yes, it's not worth the same. Gunwild, I'm still here to tell you that if I had something from my grandfather, no matter what it is, it's priceless.
That's what I'm saying with the Taurus. I would rather have a Colt any day over a Taurus, but memories, just personal family ties, like I'd be happy with either, but
Still,
I would take the Colt any day over. Even it don't even matter to me what model it was. I would have taken the Colt just knowing it was a Colt.
the cool factor of
Well, and it was a 44 or 6-inch. Like fuck, everything sounds good there.
right.
There doesn't sound like there's a negative about it. There doesn't sound like a negative about it.
Gunwild's like,
I don't even know what the value is on that. I wish I'll look it up after the show. I'll look it up after the show. But
a lot more than his dad paid for it.
Oh, I can obviously guess that.
This is my friend from high school. I went to get him and Matt in this. I want to get him and Matt in the same room. I'm sure it would be entertaining. You can watch this and not get a copyright strike.
Oh, fuck. Poco Loco, what are you doing to me?
Well, what do you want to say?
You're a loser. Oh, shit.
Punk Bernie supporter. How long? It's 3 minutes.
I'm not a fucking Bernie supporter, asshole.
See, I have to do this all in reverse.
Hey! Maybe not. I was gonna say this is right where I used to live down there, and that was a liquor store, but it's not. I had to
Go fuck
check.
yourself.
Okay.
Go fuck your whole protest. And
God bless you, man. God bless you, man. Why'd Bernie sell out again? Why'd Bernie sell out again? Why'd he sell out again?
They're going to jail for what? Why are they chasing them? I miss something. I'm not saying I support him. I'm just saying I miss something.
The lady,
Yeah.
the cops are holding him
Okay.
inside a Firestone.
Tell me your name, sir.
Joseph Moringa.
So, tell me what happened. That the guy came up on the skateboard. He started trying to talk to me and started getting belligerent. I had my camera turned off right as he went up and started attacking equipment. But then I got it back on when you were chasing him. Tell me what happened.
The lady had said that he had assaulted her, and I turned to her and asked, "Did you want me to place him under citizen's arrest?" She said yes. I approached him, told him, "You're not going anywhere, you're under citizen's arrest," and that's when he turned and ran, led me on about a 3 to 4 block chase, at which point he ran up to police officers screaming, "Help me, help me, help me!" And the officer asked me what's going on, and I said he just assaulted a woman. She asked me to place him under arrest, and he ran. I'm trying to detain him. And can you hold him until I
Hold
come
on.
up with the woman? She said yes, and
He's got a Trump hat.
from there.
They ended up not pressing charges, giving him a warning. But this guy's you've had an issue with this guy in the past, right?
Yes, the last event that we had for reopening San Luis Obispo County down here at the courthouse, he had showed up, was screaming obscenities at a group of young children that were in the crowd, throwing the finger.
You sound like you're an asshole.
You can just shut this off, and I'm not even going to tell you that I'm like upset about this. I don't know if I agree or disagree with this, because I'm fucking confused about this whole thing. I didn't.
Yes, I do. I'm very well versed in.
Okay, that's Poco Loco.
Oh, we got a new brew babe. Hey, I tell you what, I kind of like her better than the first one, but she don't show much. I like the red. Woo! It's my birthday.
You can't show this one. You can't. That one's.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn!
yeah.
No, go back. That was
You
that was my birthday right there.
You can't show that.
I would love to take that one for my birthday. That'd be a great present.
I mean, since we've already shown her, well, I don't have a problem switching to a redhead.
You can go whatever you want, but I like the redheads. Oh, they're feisty.
Okay, where's my fucking mouse? What are you talking about? We were not.
You just read Poco's, the...
German Ninja. President accounted for, Two-Hearted Ale
Hey,
Club.
can I give me this mic for a second? Go back down here. Put a thumbs down on that Poco Loco one. And the only reason why I'm saying that is I don't disagree. I just, I'm confused. So, until I know more... Yeah, that's from me, asshole.
J-Dog says, Heart Club, Mr. Holster. Gunwild says, back in the saddle again. Cheers, club mates.
Cheers to you, Gunwild.
DFC, here's to the sunny slopes of long ago. Cheers all.
DFC, I'm gonna cheers to that too. Well, you almost sipped that. I want you.
One double check and then we're out of here.
Hold on, I want you to give a review on this. You double check.
That's it.
Go ahead and give your review.
Well, we should have done that before we went to...
The Warrior Club.
Okay, this is not for the faint of heart. Sweet, little sweet, but not overly sweet. Oh, I see they do this as a yearly release, so that means there's plenty of excuses to be able to look at the 2000. Well, this was the 2009. I guess that's right. We did do the serving temperature right, and as it's warming up, it's even getting even better. Yeah, this is a 10. I mean, it's thick. It's got 15% alcohol. It's all flavor, and it's not overdone on sweetness, and it's not overdone on booziness, and it's not overdone on whiskey.
I told Eric he was not going to give it less than a 9.5. And I was right. No, this is incredibly great, and I was going to say something about... Oh! I remembered. I was going to say, there's something I was going to say about this, but I forgot. This stuff is literally so strong. Granted, you've had more. But it's so strong and...
Buy a sip.
Good tasting. I mean, it's what you would want in a beverage. Now, hold on. One 16-ounce can is like $12, $13. Yes, I get that. Price is very expensive. However, how often do you see a video? Fuck, you stopped it and recorded again. 35 minutes plus whatever the first one was, so I'd say an hour and a half. We're sipping.
I don't think we're even at that.
All right.
It's probably closer to an hour.
Let's say an hour and a half on one beer. On one beer.
Well, you don't want to slam it. It's too good to do that to it.
That's what I'm trying to state to the audience. This is fantastic.
Okay, well, you know, the taco stuff tasted pretty good, so I said...
All right, you want to go eat? I get it. I was just explaining. Sorry, I blew up. By the way, my vote was 10 and a half. This is better than you expect. Better than you could ask for. This stuff was great. And do you feel a buzz, though, honestly?
I can feel it in my system. I mean, I have enough wherewithal that I wouldn't get in the car and drive anywhere.
No, but that's what I'm saying. My first, I would say, you know what? After your first,
But
I ain't fucking... Well, I had a shot too, but still, after the first one, that's 3 beers in one. I ain't fucking driving. I tell you what, I'm actually, I'm started fucking livening up to the party. Like, it was good. This is really good. And that's one beer. One beer.
Like every video, Secret Squirrel 2. We are over halfway now.
Oh, I forgot to give you some money for that. I'll give you some money for that after the show.
Okay.
Actually, before I give you money, I want to know how much it costs. Tell me what all the parts are. I might just buy one because I know my odds of winning are very small.
Wow, this fucking thing. It's not exactly cheap. It's over $200 just for this handguard.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Over $200 just for that
like
brake.
60,
you got $400 in 2 parts.
I'm thinking $1,600 to $1,800. Okay, that's my guess.
Let's do this fast in my head. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're $1,200, $1,400. $1,400 plus of 14, 15, 16. There's at least $1,600 worth of parts.
What did I just get? What did I just guess? 16, 18? Is that what I guessed? 16 to 18?
Yeah.
And honestly, guys, I'm not telling you that because I know the facts of what's gone in it. I'm just guessing because a few small things he fucking shows on these videos. I'm just putting the numbers together, and I know
that didn't even include the price of the barrel. But yeah, it's well over $1,600 worth of stuff, and that doesn't even include everything over there: cases, range bag.
Out of anything I've seen, I liked the AK. I've always wanted one, but I never won it. This right here, This is the #1 gun I have seen up for auction. Or not auction, but... Sorry,
Similar.
I said it wrong. No, because it's not an auction. Fundraiser. This right here is truly the best... Not the best gun I've seen. It's the most wanted gun from me that I have seen. This thing is so sweet. People that can't see that just on video, let me tell you, this thing, oh man, it is. Here you go. I can't hold it anymore. I'm gonna fucking cream my pants.
I hate to say this because it'd be the one thing that I would...
And John Hubert, if you ever watch these, especially at the end, if you watch them through, I want one of your breaks, Hubert. I will pay you. I want a fucking break from you. The only problem is, I don't think I want my break on my my 308.
That's where I do the most help, though.
What's that?
If it wasn't for the fact that my JP
Well,
was custom
I
made
might
for
have
me...
to build I might have to build a new one. I just... No,
by the way, this would go right on your...
Would it?
AR-10.
Well, here's the problem. I want the Damascus, to be honest. I think that looks sweet as hell. No, I think that looks sweet as hell. But... Honestly, you gotta hook me up. Well, he gave me a card when he was here. I really want to get a break from him, but I also... The only reason why I'm not buying one is because I want to build a new gun. I want to build a new gun, and I'm really contemplating on 9mm, 10mm, 5.56. I really don't know. I've seen such amazing deals actually lately online that I want to buy. The only problem is, to people following, I bought a fucking pistol fully customized that I got to build.
Oh, here we go, an hour later.
I haven't gotten this pistol now for 2 months. I finally just sent them a letter telling them if they do not give me my gun or contact me and inform me of what's going on, it's going to be another fraudulent charge. Not trying to gain over the system, just... It's been 2 months and now you're not even returning my contact information or calls. So, if they're not going to respond in 3 more business days starting today, Thursday I'm going to be contacting my bank and saying it was a fraudulent charge and I'm going to be looking at a new gun. And whatever the fuck that just last was, I might start building myself.
Time to go upstairs, have a little
Say
dinner.
hello to my little friend.
And this is definitely spending time with me.
Hey, my buddies want to go to Superior, and actually I'm kind of for it to get away from like shit that's going on, because I'm drinking and stuff. But until then, maybe you want to go pop off the fucking 44 Colt I got? You know, the 44 Colt I got?
Uh-huh.
We can go shoot some targets. You want to do that? Give you some... It's a BB gun. Did I ever show that on the fucking camera, though?
I think so.
It's a legit-ass 44 Colt.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat.
Later, boys.
Cheers.